usually have our slowest month in December, and then in January we really have way more work because it's snow up in the mountains. People like to come and have fun on the snow with children, and then just come and eat something. And there's a lot of people who really try to exercise more, so they come and hike way more in January, and then they come and visit us. So yeah, we're busy at the moment. Hope we have a lot of snow, because for us snow in the winter means a lot more business, and I hope there's gonna be a lot of snow. And we actually had a lot of fun on the snow with the girls this year. They're old enough to slide down a little hill, and it's super fun, and it's a lot easier than when Nika was still a baby and she couldn't manage to be out in the cold for so much time, and now they're just, it's beginning to start to be a lot of fun now. I really really don't like the winter, but when it's snowy and it's sunny, these are some very special moments that I can cherish. And to me, one of the biggest things in life is to create experiences and memories with my children, and this is just one of those things that we really enjoy doing together. So yeah. Well, this is the weekend. If it's usually very busy, especially during the lunchtime, so depends on what reservations we have, what we plan. We usually pre-plan the weekend and see if we need some help with children. Are we gonna work both, or are we gonna stay there, or just go to my parents? It really depends. But usually one of us works the whole weekend and the other one has the kids. So yeah, this is our weird week. When the girls are starting to get a little bit older, I really think that I'm starting to miss those typical weekends when the whole family can be off work and we can just spend the time together. Of course, we still have Mondays, but I really didn't mind working on weekends before, but now I don't know if this is the lifestyle I really want to continue for forever. you know I'm really, well, this is just my dream yet. I'm aiming in this way, but haven't taken really real steps towards my dream. But I really, really, really want time freedom and location freedom. These two are my number one dreams right now, to create location freedom and time freedom. I know with our current lifestyle it's gonna take a lot of effort and a lot of changes to happen, because we really are right now, location is our number one priority, and also time. We have the contract that says that we have to have open 6 days a week. So yeah, but in the future, if I can create my perfect future, it would definitely be a location and time freedom. I would actually still like to live there because as I mentioned before, I really, really love the place, but not so much the business side of it anymore. I think I slowly starting to outgrow it and would really love some other challenges in my life. But as I said, it's not planned in the nearest future. It's not planned even in our 1 year future. But we'll see what the future brings. In 2 years, our daughter will go to school and primary school, and we have to keep in mind that everything is we do it should be for the girls to feel good and to develop into the most beautiful human beings they could possibly turn into. And of course that is my biggest priority, so we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. If you ask my husband, he would probably want to be there and work there until he's 80, but I am the one that usually likes to take on new projects and make some changes in my life from now and then, or maybe completely change my life, as you will hear in upcoming episodes, how many times my life completely turned into a completely different direction. But yeah, I actually love that about my life. I love it that I can reinvent myself, and I hope that I can still reinvent myself in the near future. Not so near, but in the future. So that's how our weeks go around. Maybe I would share a day in a life of Tina, but I will touch upon a day from Tuesday to Friday, since those days are usually the days when there is more routine, there is established routine. So I usually wake up at around 6 to 6:30. It depends on how our nights go. Our youngest still wakes up a lot, and if I go early to bed, then I can easily wake up in the morning. But sometimes I really don't want to wake up, especially now that it's cold outside. So maybe I will stay in bed for around 6:30. Then we get up. I take my medication, and I'll talk about it in the upcoming episodes. So I don't want to touch this right now, but I don't eat or drink anything after that I'm not supposed to do it for half an hour, but I usually don't do it for maybe 2 hours. So just take my medication, and then I'll prepare the girls for the kindergarten, and we will drive down to the kindergarten. As I said, it's 20-minute drive. The girls really like to go. I love this kindergarten. It's only in the mornings, and then if I have to go and buy supplies, I do that, or otherwise I will just drive back to the mountain where I start my work day. I started with coffee, Sometimes me and my husband drink it together and we talk about what we have to do. We plan out the day or the week. And then from, let's say, 8:30, it starts, I would call it, the deep work. So I do whatever needs the most focus. Usually it's administration. I really like to work on things that need my focus, that need my mental, not stability, but my mental focus, yeah. So maybe I'll do some accounting and stuff like that. Write bills or paying bills or whatever needs to be done, writing offers. If my husband does something, then I'll just be in the restaurant and serve people. Or if the work needs to be done in the kitchen, I will just do whatever needs to be done. And this is when I'm without my children, so this is the time when I can really focus on the work. We usually eat something and then I'll go and pick the girls up. My husband is usually the one that stays in and works if anybody comes. And on the weekdays we are not so busy, so usually it's just one or two people that can serve everyone and prepare everything for drinks and meals. And we have very established system in the kitchen, so we pre-prepare the meals and then just heat it up when needed. And our food is really, really tasty, I can tell you this. It's very homey. It's typical Slovenian food. It's yummy, very clean ingredients, so no artificial stuff. Yum, yum, yum. We really take pride in our food, so yeah, just a small disclaimer. Now sip of coffee for me. Okay, so I go and pick the kids up. On Wednesdays I will drive them up and then go back down for the swimming lessons, but other days we just stay up. If the weather is great, we're usually outside a lot. But right now it's the middle of the winter and the winds are blowing most of the days and blah blah blah. We really like to stay inside and keep ourselves warm. But if the sun is shining and there's snow, we'll go and slide down the hills. I don't know how you say sliding. Sleighs? Right, sleighs? Or I will Google it. I don't know how to say it. We say sankanje. So that's it. In the summertime we usually stay out a lot, and also one of the most beautiful things about living where we live is our amazing, breathtaking sunsets. This is, you have to see it for yourself. So we usually enjoy our sunsets. But if we stay inside, the girls